today's video. As you can see, I have already got my base on. We are going to learn a very nice and simple eye look. Spotlight eyeshadow look. I am Ghini. This is my beauty and self-love channel. This is the Ghini effect. You can click on the pop-up banner up there to vote whether you want to see more eyeshadow looks, skincare videos. Feel free to also drop me a comment and let me know if it's not one of the three. I'll be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette to create today's look. I'm going to prep my eyelid with a nice eyeshadow primer. Prepping your eyelid is awfully important because you want your eyeshadows to last all day and night. So for this look, you would also want to put some eyeshadow primer on the bottom lash lines. I'm going to go in with a light, just a light swatch of beige. If you like this look, feel free to give me a like and subscribe, ring the bell, it would mean the world to me. We are going in with the shade Enchanted. Tap a little bit of the excess off. You want to build it. Start from the outer corner. And also your inner corner. Roughly placing it. And this is the sort of technique that I used on Rosie on my Instagram. My friend Rosie was so lovely, and a lot of you asked how to do it, so that I thought I would do a demonstration. And because I'm going in with quite a dark color, this is going to really show you how it's achieved. It's all about blending with eyeshadows, so keep blending it until it looks good. The brush that you use to place a product is not used to blend after placing the product, because that would get really muddy and also not blended out. So grab a clean brush, a big fluffy brush, and just intensify the base and then go back into blend it out. So this is basically what you're going to get. This spotlight effect. Once you have completed the top, you want to move down to the bottom lash. So I'm going to start off on the outer corner. Connect with the top outer corner or not is up to you. I think it just enlarges your eyes. Make sure you tap off the excess on the back of your hand or on a piece of tissue paper. Too much eyeshadow is not going to be blended out. It's just going to make your life harder when it comes to blending it out. Go in with enough and then always build. Buff it out with an eyeshadow brush. You don't want to darken the inner corner, because the inner corner would always be nice when you bring light to the tear duct. So just next to it, like here. I mean, this is quite a dramatic color to do spotlight with. I'm really liking it. I didn't think that I would like it as much. You can easily use orange, brown, pink, any colors you want, to be honest, to do the spotlight effect. I don't know if you can see, I got a little bit too much dark eyeshadow, too close to my inner corner. So I'm going to go in with a flat brush and lay a bit of concealer over it. But before that, this is optional. If you want a softer look, you don't need to do this part. But once you got the concealer going, your spotlight's going to pop so much more. So you want to kind of like tap it a little to blend it in with the eyeshadow. Bridge the gap. You don't want a clear hash line. That's not what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to make it cohesive, like here. Not like here. We want to have it blended out a little. It's just me. I'm really feeling this look. Bit too much green eyeshadow here as well, so you just want to like brush it a little with the concealer brush to kind of correct and conceal. So it's nice and neat. And going back to conceal this area. And onto the bottom. Again, tapping it, tapping it, tapping it. I think I'm happy so far. What do you think? This is probably the most exciting part, shimmery part in the middle. It's up to you what you choose. I just cannot part ways with my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in Sunlight, and I have stocked up on this shade because there was one point I thought they would discontinue it. And I have about 3 bottles of that in my backup drawer. I always apply it with my fingers, it's up to you. You want a really small amount of that from the bottom up. So I'm using my pinky to lay the product. But after that, I'm going to use my ring finger. So I don't go and fill out the entire area. If you smudge it across, it's going to ruin the gradient. I go quite far up. As you can see, I end it here. And I use my ring finger to like tap it left and right. It's all about making it cohesive. Do the lower ones. Again, use my pinky. Really focus on as close to the lash line as possible. If you were to use a finger to kind of smudge it, you're going to have it way too far down. Go back in with just a touch right in the middle. And this time, instead of going left and right to blend it out, I just tap it in. So it really kind of pops. And those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that this is my ride or die product, and I always go into my inner corner. I want it enough but not too much, less than I would usually put in the tear duct, because these are the focal points, not the tear duct today. Instead of lining my eyelid, today I'm going to go in with a waterproof kohl pencil from Kiko. They are Kiko Fossil Eyelash in 01 Natural. The bands are clear. Lashes are on. They are very natural. I don't like the glue, I'm just gonna say that. So for the lip color, I'm going to mix 2 colors. Number 39 from Sephora. Very matte. And then I go in with a Yves Saint Laurent Tatouage Couture lips matte liquid lipstick by Yves Saint Laurent number 7. Mixing the 2 shades. Now it's time to tidy up the mess. Lately I've seen someone done this on top of the lip and I'm obsessed with Vaseline on top. What a cheap fix. All I'm going to do is to tap in the center. We've arrived at the finish line. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, make sure you subscribe because I've got 2 new videos every single week. And let me know if you recreated this look. Tag me on Instagram at the Ghini Effect. Send it to me, DM me, talk to me. My Instagram is growing and I'm so grateful to have all of you with me on this wonderful self-love beauty journey. I look forward to having you back on my next video. And in the meantime, lots of love, stay fabulous.